is time for our special guest. Kat Graham is a multi-talented pop singer and actress. She starred in the hit CW series Vampire Diaries and will soon be the voice of April O'Neil in Nickelodeon's Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And if that weren't enough, Kat Graham also stars in the Netflix film How It Ends, debuting today. Plus, she's a big favorite here at Build. In fact, she performed at the opening day of our studio. Take a look. Everyone, please give a warm Build Brunch welcome to Kat Graham.
So nice to meet you.
Welcome. Around here. Thanks for joining us. Hi.
Welcome.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I'm so glad you got the memo. Like, what does she need? She's just requested a Cat in the Hat. That's it.
The only thing on your rider was that.
That's it, ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Welcome to Build Brunch. So happy to have you.
This is so cool. So the last time I did it, it was just the launch of the Build series. So this is so different because I'm actually like, it's a crew. You guys got a crew.
We've grown.
And female comedians, which is super awesome.
We're so happy to have you back. I know you performed a song at the opening of Build.
It was lit.
It was lit?
It was lit. We had the whole band here. It was awesome.
So tell us about, like coming up as a musical artist, and is there new music we can expect from you?
I'm dropping something later this year, but I've been just really focused on a lot of, the films and Ninja Turtles and, things like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, you're so busy with all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Also,
I wanted to drop a funk album, which was what I came here and promoted, and that was super cool, just to get it out of my system, because who doesn't want to do a disco album?
Right.
Yes, we all have a funk album we need to get out.
Just get out of your system.
I was listening to some of that funk album this morning. It was getting me going.
And your song I love sometimes, and that video is such an incredible video, because like rarely you have videos with just dancing nonstop.
Yes.
So are you gonna keep dancing?
I am forever a backup dancer.
Yes.
Like I don't all this stuff is pretty new to me, but I'm forever gonna be a dancer, and I'm gonna be dropping a lot more dance videos and stuff. And that was a song I actually wrote with Babyface, which was super cool, and it was the day I was actually going through a breakup.
Oh, man.
And I showed up at this studio and I was like, I'm really sad. He's like, well, we're just gonna write some stuff. Poor Kenny, but yeah, we had a good time writing that song. It was good.
That's
amazing.
That's awesome. Well, in your new movie, How It Ends, you worked with Forrest Whitaker and Theo James, who just stopped by our studio, and I think we have a clip from that, so let's take a look.
You all right?
Yeah.
We've got months to get ready.
Yeah. I'm not worried about that.
Good. Then you shouldn't worry about tonight either.
Right. He's asking Tom Sutherland for his daughter's hand's gonna be a walk in the park.
Would you rather tell him I'm pregnant?
Funny.
It's gonna be all right.
Yeah. We still have something to talk about this time, eh?
Just go easy on Dad. Nothing to be afraid of. Just don't bring up the boat.
I try not to bring up the boat, but then I get nervous and I end up bringing up the boat.
He restored it himself. Well.
Yeah, I am aware of that little detail.
I love you.
I love you too.
Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
You're gonna need it.
I know. Okay, I'll call you from the airport.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right, so Kat,
You're good.
Steamy. You were just joking that was like the chillest part of the movie, because the movie is literally about
It's the end of the world!
apocalypse.
Right, and I love that was the one they showed, because it gets a little crazy after that.
Yes.
So it's a wild ride. I'm excited for everyone to see it. It comes out today, so we've been waiting for this. And when you're filming, sometimes there's like green screen that the effects haven't been put in and all that, so I've seen it now twice, and it's just like, it's a wild ride.
The whole thing is literally a wild ride. It's mainly a road trip with Theo and Forrest Whitaker, who play your husband and your father, coming to kind of save you during this apocalypse. It's
I
stressful.
guess I wrote the script myself. I'm like, what's the
perfect scenario.
With Theo James. I want Forrest Whitaker to play my dad, and they're racing to save my life. So there's.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
But like it stressed me out so bad,
Stressed
and we
me
started
out,
talking
too.
about like what we would do in an apocalypse. Have you thought about that scenario?
It's, you know, I like everything. I think me as a woman, I like to think that I'm like this like ferocious beast, and I would save everyone. I have this visual, and I've said this in another interview, that I just see me running through the streets with my weave all crazy, with like my 2 dogs, just like help us! I'm not like my cell phone reception goes out. I don't know where I am. I get lost around just walking my dogs. I'm like, which way did I go? Like, I'd be the first one dead.
Absolutely.
Let's be honest.
Same.
Yeah.
That's whenever we talk about it, I'm like, I'm just gonna die right away. I'm not gonna make a plan for it. I'm just gonna be like, who's the closest person to make out with? Hopefully it's Theo James. If not, you know, I don't know, anyone.
I'd be at the donut shop. Everyone's just like left town, and I would just like have my way with the donuts.
That's the store you raid. It's like everyone's doing like electronics or banks, whatever you like.
No, I'm
do
food.
I'm with you there. I'm with you there.
Those
Yeah.
are good.
The whole concept, we were just talking, even like the cash part came up in the movie, and it's like, oh my God, I don't even keep cash on my, like, I couldn't even barter.
No, I mean, there's things where, you know, there's so many scenarios in this movie that, you know, I hadn't even thought about that people are actually ready for. And yeah, I don't have cash or, like, I'd be the, like, first one dead.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Don't even check on me.
We won't go to
Don't
you for
worry
a while.
about me. Don't take the road trip. Cat Graham is dead.
I'll try to find you. I'll make it.
I appreciate
promise.
it. I
will.
appreciate
You'll
it.
be the one person I'll be looking for. But
And I'm vegan, so it's like
oh.
So, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I am
that's
not.
Yeah, you're gonna be dead.
I'd be dead.
Yeah.
Well,
Anyways.
I'm a huge Vampire Diaries
Oh,
fan.
awesome.
I was
8 years,
I
man.
love that
Yeah.
show so much.
Incredible.
Yeah, that's how I learned about you. That's when I first noticed you, and I was like, oh my God, I'm obsessed with her. How was it working on that show? You must miss it, right?
I miss so many parts of it. There's also like this amazing feeling of completion when because it's the longest relationship I'd ever had. You know, and yeah, it's a TV show, but still, it counts. And
She was married to her Netflix. She was talking about
I still am, yeah.
I'm
I mean, I
married-
think
I'm
Netflix
married
is
to my
cheating on me,
Netflix.
but
But I will say that, like, I know that I gave that show and that character every single day and hours of my life, that I feel so good that I didn't, like leave early. I've been there from the beginning to the end, so I feel like I've had that full character feeling. I feel like I did everything I could possibly do, or that I was allowed to do, so I feel like complete with it. I don't feel like I'm missing anything enough to like, oh, I would go back to it. I feel like I'm really in a good space with it. But it was a fierce character, and like all the supernatural stuff, like it's weird to like not have weird things, powers. I'm just like, okay, wrong movie, wrong show. I'm just like, okay, I don't have powers in this. So I haven't had powers since then, but the April O'Neil character I think is pretty close. So she's, I mean, I know she's a cartoon, but it's like, you know, powerful, fun black girl. I'm like, cool.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I wanted to ask about, because like you made history in you're the first African American woman to play this character, which I think is absolutely incredible.
It's amazing that it's taken this long for them to do that, and I'm excited. The whole cast is really cool and really, really funny. So.
This is an animated series.
It's animated.
And so how different is it doing the voice work versus acting? Do you get to do your voice work with someone, or how does that work?
Well, I changed my voice a bit for the character because I know what I sound like.
I know what you
And I wanted to sound like her. But sometimes I've done it with some of the cast, but usually because I live in Atlanta and I like living in Atlanta. I'm a Georgia girl now, so I just I kind of do it by myself, sadly, but I have a good old time. Like, I'm just like in there living my life. So I think I would scare my cast members if they have to do too much voiceover work with me, because I get really into it.
Sort of like a dream job. Can you do it in your pajamas?
I try not to.
but it comes
Because
out.
it's only when I'm like no eyebrows, no wig, no nothing, and pajamas that like I'll get pulled over or something, you know what I mean? Or somebody's like, can I get a photo? It's only when I look really, really a hot mess, though. I try and pull it together.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of pulling it together, in Elle magazine, you gave some really good tips. You're a style icon. You look so amazing right now. Like this outfit.
Well, they come for me, so I think that's worth something.
And when you walked out, I was like, whoa, what? You know?
I stay in my decade.
It's really good. But in Elle magazine, you gave a shout out about like being comfortable with dirty hair, and I only wash my hair once a week, and sometimes people are like, But I love that. Do you have any other like cool tips?
With hair?
Anything style, like
Hair is so tricky because I'm a black girl and I'm Liberian, so my natural hair is like a full afro, and I'm learning about texture and learning about how that works with fashion, and I'm still figuring myself out with my hair. I just had dreadlocks before this and I had to take them out because I'm playing a slave in this other movie, and I wore my real hair with like my real texture. So I don't know. I would say figure out what your hair does naturally. You have flawless hair. Why am I talking to you?
come back to me. I'm the one in the makeup room where they're like, what are we gonna do? So that's why I was like, can you help me?
It's a great color. I mean, you know, you just gotta figure out what works for you and like your texture, and I'm still figuring it out. Like I'm learning about myself through my hair, and I'm learning about being natural and what that feels like and how empowering it is, and all the different elements of how that intertwines with what you wear and what you're trying to say and the energy you're trying to make. So I'm still figuring it out, you know, and I'm enjoying kind of doing that with people that are noticing, like, okay,
That was
I see
beautiful.
what you're doing.
Yeah.
Hair is such a big thing.
It really is.
It really is.
Absolutely.
It
But
really
Shannon, we love your hair. We love this
Thank
braid.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
well,
cute.
I
we're
compliment
always
you every
taking
day.
risks. I know, we're always taking risks, but it's like scary, you know? Like I feel like other people haven't really figured out, and I'm always like, who am I?
If I don't take risks, then I feel incredibly uncomfortable in my own skin. Like if I'm wearing something that I feel like I would never really wear, then I just feel like really like, okay, like I don't mind doing it for a character. Like, you know, you want to lose your ego and stuff when you're playing characters, but like for my own self, like if I'm not wearing something or looking how I know that I want to look, I'm just like,
Yeah.
Where do you like to shop for clothing? Like, I'm very interested.
I do a lot of online stuff. I'm a bit of an Amazon nut, but I do do a lot of like online stuff, and I'm a big vintage girl. So like I just stay in vintage stuff and like go through bins, and like I'm still,
Yeah, that's
like,
a journey.
yeah, in LA, and I still kind of move like I'm broke.
Never lose that.
Yeah, that's
I eat like I'm broke. I move like I'm broke. But like, you know, in LA, there's this place called Jet Rag, $1 Sundays, and you can like go through the bins and everything's $1. So I've done some damage there, like at least like $5 worth. So like, I still kind of shop that way. I mean, I have an appreciation for like really good fashion, but I also I love a good find.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
great.
Absolutely.
Well, Kat, thank you so much for joining us.
This was cool.
This was awesome. We love
You guys were so sassy. I was a little nervous. I was like, oh my God, what are they gonna say?
Or Emmy's combo.
I love the Emmy's combo. By the way, I'm like, obsessed with Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah.
Like
I
I'm going
cannot get
down
enough.
a rabbit hole. I'm not getting anything done.
The TV's too good.
It's
Yeah,
too
it
good
really
right
is.
now.
It's so good.
Too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shout out to Netflix.
Yeah.
Yes, well, make sure to head over to Netflix and watch Kat's new movie, How It Ends. Also, be sure to look out for Kat's other project, Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on Nickelodeon. Plus, don't forget to listen to Build Brunch, the podcast on iTunes. We'll see you Monday, same time, same table. Kat Graham.
Thank you, Kat.